yes, I am definitely sitting on the toilet. But let's get to it. The topic of this week is we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. And I was gonna do something super fun and interesting, but then life got in the way. And there's something more important that I would like to talk about. So here goes. I've been thinking about surgery a lot more lately because it's becoming more real for me in the sense that like I have another consultation on Tuesday, and I'm traveling for it. Like it's where I used to live, so I have to go back there. It's like a 7 hour bus ride there, 7 hour bus ride back. Like it's stupid. My appointment is at 2 something. My bus is at 5. Like, so I'm in and out pretty much. So anyways, the point of it is that like it's becoming very real for me. I had one on the 4th that might be working out too. I don't know which one's gonna work out. I feel like both of them are gonna work out, and I'm gonna get a choice. But either way, before the end of this year, I'm gonna have top surgery. And before now, I really didn't think about what that meant. Like I thought, like I know that my chest is gonna be the chest now. Like I'm no longer gonna have the extra breast tissue. But I didn't really think about the fact that like what surgery actually is. I've never had a surgery before, so I don't know how it's gonna go. But they're gonna cut me open, right? They're gonna suck stuff out. They're gonna sew me back up. Like that's what they're gonna do to me. And for me, personally, I don't mind pain. I have tattoos. I have a high pain tolerance. But the issue is, I don't like constant stimulation of the same thing. Like it becomes irritating after a while. Like for example, when it comes to food too, I can't eat the same food for a long time. So like when I have a meal in front of me, I have to eat it as fast as possible because once I stop eating, I can't finish my food because it's just like my taste buds are no longer being tantalized by what I'm eating. It's just, and it's not like the food is not good because I love it. But it gets to a point where like I'm chewing and I can't taste it anymore. It's just bland and I have to stop eating, and then I come back to my food maybe 30 minutes later. So that's what happens. And I don't gain a lot of weight even though I try to eat as much as possible because like I don't ever like finish my food one. And when you eat quickly, right, you get heartburn and indigestion. Like it's really, and it sucks. So I have a lot of heartburn and a lot of like acid reflux. So anyways, that's beyond the point. And it applies to loads of parts in my life where I can't be overstimulated in the same type of way for long because it becomes irritating. Like for a tattoos don't hurt, but what happens is that it becomes irritating after a while when they're going over the same thing and doing it over and over again, you know? Once again, it also applies to my sex life. So loads of things in my life are affected by the fact that I can't be overstimulated in the same way for an extended period of time. Now, think about surgery. After the surgery, guys, I'm sick. If you can't tell. My throat is killing me. Pumps are sexy. Anyways, after surgery, apparently about like 4, 6 or 8 weeks, you won't be able to do much. I'm thinking about like the idea of not being able to work out for 2 months. And that's scary to me. It's very, very, very scary. Also, the idea that I might be in pain for about 8 weeks tops, 8 weeks maximum. That's also very scary. In pain for 2 weeks, 2 months. That's crazy. Some people don't have that much pain. Other people do have loads of pain. I don't know. Some people have to go back in for a revision. Who knows? Like I don't know how my surgery is gonna work out. And I think that that's what's really scary. Yeah, as I was saying, so I don't really know how it's gonna work out. And I feel like that's where the real anxiety is for me. I have no control over anything. How the surgery goes, how it looks after, and I'm also a very, 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 very picky person. I'm very, very, very picky. And I'm worried, like, the doctors, every surgeon will probably tell you that they're gonna try their best, but it's not gonna be 100% symmetrical. Like, they're not gonna look equal, they're not gonna look the same. And to me, right now, when I look at my chest in the mirror, even though they're probably not equal, I see them as equal because I guess I'm used to seeing them like that, so it seems normal to me. So when I get surgery, it's gonna look different. I'm like worried that what if I don't like what my results look like, right? It's not that I'm gonna regret the surgery. What if I don't like what it looks like at the end? How am I gonna be able to handle that? How am I gonna be able to? And I personally, like right now, surgery is not at least maybe like 6 months away from me, so it's a long time. I'm not upset, I'm not sad, I'm not angry at myself for feeling like this. It's like, it's very natural, especially when it's about something you've never experienced before. It's brand new, right? And all you have to go off is other people's experiences when it comes to this. So it makes sense to be anxious. It makes sense to be worried about what's gonna happen and how it's gonna work out. It makes sense. So I'm not mad at myself, and I'm happy that it's happening now. So I'm thinking that in 6 months' time, whenever the surgery is, my brain would be okay with it by then. Like, I would have wrapped my head around it, right? And the things that I know I have no control. In life in general, I have no control. And the one person that does have all the control, I believe, is God. And I'm hoping that by that time I would have helped myself to understand that, like, God is on my side. Things are going to work out for me in the best way possible because He's in charge and He's in control. He's gonna take over. He's gonna be the one that's gonna make sure. I should just put my trust in Him and know that He's gonna do the best for me when it comes to this, you know. And I'm hoping, but I believe this. But like right now, what's louder in my ear is things are gonna go wrong. Like, not things are gonna go wrong. What if things go wrong? What if? You know, that's what's really loud. It's brand new in my mind, so it's really, really loud. So I'm hoping by then, like, the voice of reason that, like, don't worry, God's got you, everything is going to be louder in 6 months than that one, you know. I believe it, so I'm not worried that I'm going to be scared when surgery comes around. Of course, I know I'm going to be scared because it's brand new. They're cutting me open, right? I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Anything can happen. Like, I could have a blood clot. Like, anything could fucking happen. Because, like, when I see on Instagram, there's guys that it goes really well. There's guys that they have to go back in. Like, there's loads of different variations. And only God knows what's going to happen to me. And I don't know. And the idea of not knowing is very, very frightening. So that's what's on my mind right now. I'm excited for my consultation next week. I'm excited, and around next week too, I should be hearing back from the people earlier this month because they said something around like the doctor can do the surgery, but the issue is the government going to pay for it? So that's what they're trying to find out. If the government's going to pay for it, then the surgery is going to be pretty soon, and it's going to be free. And the other one in where I'm going, the government's going to pay for it too, so it's a matter of if the surgeon agrees to do it. So either way, right now, I feel like it's coming very soon, and that's why I'm anxious about it. But I'm feeling hopeful. I believe that God's gonna take control, and eventually I hope that belief takes over my whole mindset, and I don't worry. Because literally sometimes it's like the idea of top surgery just pops in my head, and I'm just like, oh my god, oh shit. You know, it's so real. It's becoming so real. Like, even though I don't have a date yet, it's just feeling like I believe that it's coming soon, and I am anxious about it. But I know that, like, when it does happen, I'm gonna be so fucking happy, man. And it's not that I hate my chest. I don't have top dysphoria. I don't hate it. Like, I won't say I hate my chest. I've never had an issue with it. The thing for me is that, like, the chest I have in mind, I can't achieve it with the extra breast tissue. So they have to take the extra breast tissue out for me to achieve the chest I have in mind. So for me, it's not about, like, getting rid of my tits. It's like I want to start working on the body I have in mind, and I can't do so whilst I still have this breast tissue. Like, I'm working on it so far, but, like, I can only work so far, you know, before this becomes a problem. I keep touching my chest. Like, what else? There was something else I was gonna mention. Something else I'm worried about. Nipple sensation. Like, for me, as I said, overstimulation of one thing is not very fun. So there's not, and I'll be honest with you guys, there's not many parts of my body that sexually stimulate me. I'm not a fan of penetration. By not a fan is that like my body doesn't like it. I'm being honest. When I started giving myself my injections, like my injections, sometimes they bleed, sometimes they hurt, but like most times they don't hurt. And that feeling of when the injection is going into my skin, I can feel it. I go really slow. That's the same, like how my body reacts to the injection going into my skin, like the needle going in, is how my body reacts to penetration. It's just like, oh my god, there's something inside of me. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't feel uncomfortable, but why is it in here? Like, it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel bad. It just feels like there's something inside me that shouldn't be there. And that's how. So for me, I'm very limited when it comes to sexual. I'm a giver, so it's good in the sense that like I give a lot, but like it becomes a problem with the females I'm with because they want to give back, and it's very limited what they can give back. And for me, my nipples are one of the things they can give back. And if I get top surgery, when I get top surgery, my nipple sensation, it's highly possible that I'm not gonna have any anymore. And the idea of touching my nipples and not feeling anything is really weird to me. Like, it's gonna be like, what? Like, what? Like, what? It might come back. Some people get some back. Some people get color back. Like, who knows? Nobody fucking knows how it's gonna work out. It's like, but let me cut you open and sew you back up. Like, you know, and I'm just like, tell me something concrete, please. But they can't give me anything concrete just in case nothing, like it doesn't work out the way I want it to. Anyways, so I'm not gonna have sensation. I might not have sensation in my nipples anymore. Then I'm limited to just my clit. That's all I have. And I want bottom surgery as well. So when they fuck around with bottom down there, I might not have some, like, it's gonna be like, how the fuck am I supposed to come? Like, how? Like, how do I get released? I don't know how I fucking get released. So that's all the stuff that's going on in my brain, you know? Like, all these, like, it's like, Torian, think of the bigger picture. But, like, I'm right here thinking about the picture that just, like, goes this far because right now, that's all that's right there for me. It's crazy. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but I'm hopeful. I feel like God is gonna do me really nicely. Like, the surgery is gonna go fantastically well. But like, I want to get to a place where I believe that with no doubt in my mind, you know. And I believe that I will get there. But till I get there, I have time. I'm gonna keep praying about it. I'm gonna keep talking to God about it. I'll talk to my friends about it. I talk to everyone about it. So some people will give me like, don't worry, Torian, it's gonna be good. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be better than good. Better than good. It'll be amazing. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. Sorry for all the coughing. I did better the second half because I drank some water and I used my inhaler. So yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, that's it. Sayonara.